Hello, and welcome to the Tuesday World Meditation. My name is Rosa, and tonight you join me from my home on the south coast of England. This sacred time and space is devoted to our shared practice of entering stillness together and of giving together. Let us surround and protect ourselves with the love and the grace of God. Before we begin the meditation, I'd like to share a few passages from the book, The Worldwide Community of the New Message from God, Chapter 1, Approaching the New Message, as revealed to Marshall V. Summers on December the 1st, 2009, in Bangkok, Thailand. I felt the need to go back to this recently, and I've tried to encapsulate the essential elements for this session. The new message from God provides each person an opportunity to build a connection with the deeper intelligence that the Creator of all life has placed within them, to guide them, to bless them, and to lead them to a greater life in service to others in the world. Should you be so fortunate to receive the new message from God and to learn of its existence, then you will be able to find and explore this deeper connection. If you are a casual reader, you can learn about it through the study of the books of Revelation that are part of the new message. You may consider its vision and its ideas, its remarkable teaching, its clarity, its simplicity, and so forth, and hold this light up to your own life to see what it can reveal about your thinking and circumstances. Should you become a real student of the new message, it will require more time and focus, but the rewards will be far greater. That is a decision that you can make based upon your understanding and your inner needs. Yet, in either case, it is important to realize the new message comes in a pure form. It has not been altered by governments. It has not been adopted by cultures. It has not been alloyed with so many other things. It is pure and undefiled. It takes you right to the heart of the matter. The new message calls for all religious teachers to bring people to the heart of the matter, to the very heart of what spirituality really is, which is uniting your thinking, worldly mind with the deeper mind of knowledge, to discern and to discover a greater purpose and contribution in the world. For you, this means a rare and unique opportunity to experience living at a time of revelation and to experience the gift and the power of the new message in your life. Whether you are a casual reader or a serious student, this will bring clarity and clarification for you, and an ability to forgive yourself and to forgive humanity, and to find wisdom and compassion in its place. The new message comes unadorned. It is simple. It is deep. It can be studied or practiced by anyone, and yet its simplicity and its depth are confounding for the intellect, but bring relief and reprieve to the soul and to the heart. You cannot understand God or God's presence in the world, but you can experience these things in your life, and you must experience them to some degree to have a sense of your purpose and direction and the pathway you must follow. At the center of you is your connection with God and your greater purpose, and your associations beyond this world, and your associations within this world that have yet to be discovered. But this is all overlaid with memory and pain and unforgiveness, with goals and preferences and fears, and all kinds of things, so that you cannot feel and know this presence within yourself. And this foundation and this purpose seem to be so distant in your daily experience. But as you explore, you begin to recall ancient memories. You begin to feel things you have felt at other times in your life, and with it, a sense that you are here to do something important. You're not merely here just to survive, or just to be part of a culture or a family. There is something else there to be discovered. It is not grandiose. It is not fabulous. It is simple and profound, and will restore to you your power and integrity as you approach it. The new message does not promise you wealth, power, and fame. It gives you something much more real and substantial. It gives you the power of knowledge and the awareness of the spiritual presence within you and beyond you. No matter what your circumstances in life, even if you are trapped in poverty and cannot change your circumstances, you need the power and the illumination of knowledge. This will free you from grief and regret. It will free your mind from aggravation and from hatred and unforgiveness. It will restore to you a sense of dignity and purpose and value that is fundamental to your being in the world and your ability to change your life and circumstances. But these things take time. Many people think that it is all about miracles, instantaneous events, providential events, but real merit and real understanding require time and involvement. You do not get something for nothing here. You do not have immediate rewards. You do not find the greater prizes at the outset, for you must travel on this journey a ways before any of that can happen. In that, the new message is entirely honest. It is not deceptive in any way. It says, come with an honest intention and with a patient and persevering participation, and great things will be revealed to you along the way. And there will be many challenges along the way, but you will see and know things that others cannot see or know, or will not see and know. You will hear things and know things that are essential for your life, because God has given you the power to see and to know, a power that is yet to be really discovered in your life. May the power and the presence of knowledge within you become strong, strong enough that you feel it every day, that you feel its life and power pulsing through your body, that you feel it reinvigorating your health, and your mental clarity. And may you find the courage and the self-confidence to follow this power, for it is the only real power in the world that is worth following. Please join me now in a 30-minute stillness practice. Take whatever time you need to read your own step and enter stillness when you are ready. Nasina Varikaram. While we are in this place of stillness, I'd like to share a passage from the New Message, speaking about the messenger, from the book, The New Messenger, chapter 8, Facing the Light of Revelation, as revealed to Marshall V. and Summers on August the 18th, 2012, in Boulder, Colorado. People do not realize what the messenger is facing in the world. For him, it is a very difficult thing, and he is reluctant to accept it because it is so very difficult, with so much risk and uncertainty, and the assurance of rejection and denial. It is a very difficult thing, you see. For the messengers, this has always been the case. And while they have been the most important people in all of human history, they have also had some of the most difficult tasks. Tasks which they themselves would never choose for themselves, but which were given to them with great emphasis. In fact, the miracle of their work is the miracle of their acceptance and their willingness to follow a pattern and a pathway, not of their own making or their own design, to venture forth without a grand scheme or plan, without knowing all the steps and what they would require, and what must be developed within them, what must be released, and what it would require of those who are called to assist them and follow them. So while they had the biggest task in the world, they also had the least information to begin with. Only the certainty that it must be done. Only the power of the engagement with the angelic assembly. Only the conviction deep within them that this is it. This is everything they have prepared for. There is no alternative. There is no other life to choose. There is no way out. You cannot excuse yourself, you see, when you reach this point. You must get on that ship, sailing to the new world, with all the hazards that involves, and the uncertainty of what you will find and experience when you arrive. For the messenger, the hazard is both failure and success. If he fails to reach enough people in the world, then his message may not take hold here, may fall into obscurity and be altered and changed by the people for their own purposes and desires. But in a way, success holds greater difficulty for the messenger. For with success comes recognition, and with recognition comes misfortune. With recognition comes acceptance that is not true, people rushing to meet the messenger, but for all the wrong reasons, wanting special favors, wanting miracles, wanting special dispensation, wanting to be with the messenger, to be part of his special entourage, to travel with him and be his companion, and to claim all of the significance and recognition for this. Some will fade away. They cannot accept the challenge. They cannot face the honesty that this will require within themselves, even though they are called to this situation, even though it is the right place and time for them. People want the messenger to fit their expectations and definitions, you see. They want him to be pure, magnanimous, magnificent, all-powerful, able to do things that no one else can do to prove himself to them, when in reality they must prove themselves to him. And he will have to be protected by those who love him. And he will have to be assisted by those who are called to him. And they will realize that they cannot fail. They cannot fall away or fade into the shadows. They must be strong. They must be honest. They must be willing to travel a path that challenges them, uplifts them, and requires great things from them. For this is how people are redeemed, you see. When you recognize he has the most difficult task in the world and the greatest message for the world, you will want to help him. And you will have to look and see in your own heart what you are willing to do in order to do this, given your circumstances, your health, and your true abilities. The challenge is upon the recipient at a time of revelation, you see. Hear him, receive him, be honest. You do not know who he is or what he brings, yet until you give this your honest, objective consideration, being willing to be challenged, being willing to reconsider your ideas, being willing to think again where you stand and what is real and what is happening in your life and the world around you. The eyes of heaven will be watching. The test is for humanity. For this is not only a great gift, the greatest you can imagine, it is also a test. For learning is always a test, and a great learning is a great test, and a great need is a great test, and living in physical reality is a great test. The eyes of heaven will be watching to see how and if their messenger is received here. Let us now spend a few moments together to be with Marshall and send him our love and strength, appreciation and gratitude. Now see if there are others in the world or in your life who need to receive this strength as well. If so, spend a moment sending strength or another quality to these individuals. Nasina Varikaram. Thank you all for coming. Be well.